Church and city leaders combined with law enforcement and local dignitaries to salute and celebrate crime fighting in Indianapolis.
The 10-Point Coalition held its third annual prayer breakfast. And as Eyewitness News reporter Carrie Klein reports, the message was a fiery one about where the city stands and where it needs to go in protecting all of its citizens.
Perfect religion is that you would care for the orphan and the widow. And in the process of practicing perfect religion, we will resurrect faith and hope for a generation of young people for whom faith and hope has died.
And that was just the start of the message from Reverend Eugene Rivers, an internationally acclaimed activist from Boston and the keynote speaker at this year's annual 10-Point Coalition prayer breakfast.
We got to have some employment, because you ain't going to keep a man cool if he ain't got a job.
Reverend Rivers knows what it takes to clean up crime because he's doing it on the streets of Boston. The co-founder of that city's 10-Point Coalition inspired Reverend Charles Harrison and other local ministers to start one here.
Reverend Harrison, the Indianapolis 10-Point Coalition have been able to de-racialize law enforcement so that you've got significant drops in crime and you have a harmonious situation.
Now, Reverend Rivers says the next step is more job development.
You want to keep a boy out of jail, give him a job. Somebody say amen up in here, right?
It's something the city and state are working on.
The first year, 25 youth enrolled, and thanks to community stakeholders, last year 500 Indianapolis teenagers from nearly 20 different zip codes were employed throughout this program.
We have a moral and an ethical responsibility to provide our young people with the promise of a bright future.
And this civic leader is calling on top politicians and law enforcement to sit down with top business leaders and form a plan. The goal is the more financially secure a community can be, the less crime it will generate, prompting a better environment for businesses to thrive. In Indianapolis, Carrie Klein, Channel 13 Eyewitness News.